in this church. And so it's important that we all know and spread the saving grace of God, and through the death of his son Jesus that saved each and every one of us. And it's something that we need to share outside these walls. And it's difficult sometimes to do that, but it's what we're called to do. And when you read John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only son. This is a design of God. So that whoever believes in him is the duty to perform, shall not perish. This is the danger, because if we don't believe, you are going to perish, but have eternal life. And that is our destiny through believing in Jesus Christ. And it ties in with what PJ was talking about last week. When the door is closed, it's too late. And that's why on this side of the grave that we have to share this message with people that we probably aren't even comfortable with at times. I think that's where I struggle more than... It's really easy to work with Chad every day and be a Christian, because he knows the difference between right and wrong just like I do. It's difficult, like Lane was saying earlier, when you work around people that have no idea what right or wrong is. Their idea of right and wrong is more monetary than it is spiritual. And they don't live in a spiritual world. Their love is money, and that's what drives them. But I think that's the calling, is just like Meg going to Haiti. You got to get out of your comfort zone at times to spread the gospel. And sometimes it's almost easier to go to Haiti to do it than it is to drive to the mall in Sioux City, because what I did find out when we went to New Guinea is people are hungry for the word in other countries. You almost see it more there than you do here at times, because it's everywhere. If anybody wants it, it's there for you 24 hours a day, whether on your cell phone you can look up passages, or like I found that little video. They don't have that in other countries, so that's why they're so hungry for missionaries and people to spread the word, because they don't have that. And the last thing I'm going to read is going to be with Philippians 3:14. I press on toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Jesus Christ. So, at the end of the day, that should be everybody's goal as a Christian, is to share the message of God's salvation, giving his son Christ to die for each and every one of us, because without that, we all fall so short that it's almost scary to think of it. But the love, I mean, my son's here today. I wouldn't give him his life up for probably anybody in this room. That's pretty sad. But it's the truth that God did that. I mean, I can't even fathom. I love him so much that to save one of you, to give him up, that would be, I don't know if I could do it. But Christ did it willingly. And so therefore, as a church body, I think it's our duty to go out and spread the gospel. We're called to do it, but through that saving grace, I can't even fathom being without it. going every day to work, being around other people, and not having that as a pillar to hold you up is got to be. It's got to be difficult for those that don't have it. Like Lane said, they live in a miserable world, and they're looking, and it's our job to show the light. So mine was a short message today because I said I'm not a speaker, but we will end with our last song, "Lead Me to Calvary." Yeah, I know, but that's going to be at the end for me. If we'll all stand.